Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with one of the first in the influencer boxing scene, and that is a fighter promoting their own fight, solo dolo. I'm not talking about any type of help from a big company to come in, creating a promotion to co-promote with anyone else. Astrid Wett has developed Wett Promotions, and I'm not talking about just the sweat coming off my brow, the heat that's in this room, because there's a lot of hype around influencer boxing, but very rarely is the promoter the actual fighter creating the hype by themselves. Look around us, folks. They brought in the big guns. Look, you see those? Wait. There we go. Those are the big guns. But not only that, we have the lighting set up, the two cameras. Look at my camera woman back there. Lovely. We have so much here for you guys on Wett Promotions, but the main attraction is Astrid Wett versus Alexia Grace, a rivalry that started a couple of months back when on another promotion we all know, Misfits Boxing, in the crowd, not even at a fight that Astrid was actually in, she was, I guess, thrown upon by some sort of H2O wet substance at that point. So maybe that was the birth of Wett Promotions in its own right. A bucket of ice water thrown on her, and Astrid didn't take too lightly to it. Brought out the fisticuffs, right hand down the pipe, busted Alexia Grace's nose. I'm pretty sure she went to the hospital. This is real beef between these two ladies, and it's going to go down this Saturday, July 29th, right here, as you guys see in the beautiful Bronx Beyond Boxing. So I've caught you guys up on the beef between the two girls, but what does it mean to be here on Wett Promotions? Like I said, it's one of the first of its kind. Yes, you have promotions like Misfits, and even back in the day, KSI Logan Paul putting on their first event, Joe Weller, KSI before that, but Astrid Wett is doing this on her own. And this isn't some iPhone, TikTok-held camera setup. We have actual cameramen here. Harry, shout out Harry behind the camera. We have a full production team behind that. You have the Wade Concept. Wade Plim is here on the cam. We have a camera ready for today's open workout, 2 cameras, but every one of you guys watching at home, because listen, at the end of the day, Astrid Wett is a fighting champion. She wanted to fight, and unfortunately, that couldn't happen right now with Misfits Boxing, but she didn't deter. That didn't stop her grind. Instead, she did what no one else would and made her own promotion. And by the way, let's not forget that the champ is without a belt. I don't know if you guys realize this, but Astrid Wett has lost her baby. It is not around her shoulder. It has been stolen. So Alexia Grace is going to have some things to say about that, I'm sure. Again, obviously she probably wasn't taken well to getting punched in the face in their back and forth before that, but regardless, this open workout today is a signifier of what's to come on Saturday. Yes, there's beef, but again, we talk about in the influencer boxing scene all the time, who's going to go out and do that extra thing? Who's going to take that extra step to promote themselves, to build themselves as a champion? Astrid Wett is doing that here. And listen, I'm just going to go ahead and walk around just a bit, cameraman, if you don't mind. And I don't know how much we can actually get of this, but Harry, if you want to follow me, I just want to show people, again, look at this beautiful setup we have here. This is no rinky-dink operation, right? You know, we have a couple of cameras here. We have this beautiful setup. I just want to look at the nice layout of the Bronx Boxing Gym here. Amazing stuff. And again, if you're working with someone like Astrid, you know she puts her all into everything. She tries to make everything A1, the best she absolutely can. And that isn't just all this production. I know. None of us are pro boxers, right? But Astrid Wett works tirelessly, day in and day out, on her boxing skill, her ability. She's training 6 hours a day while putting on this production, while doing her TikTok, while doing some other videos that I'm sure you guys may have seen. But all of it to bring you guys the best and brightest content possible for her fight this Saturday, July 29th. And listen, the TikTok community watching right now, YouTube community watching, you guys are seeing this live. Guess what else you're going to see live? The press conference, the weigh-ins, the fights themselves. And here's the crazy thing. You know how we talk about on other promotions how, yeah, you got to get a DAZN subscription and you got to buy this pay-per-view. Everything here is absolutely free. You're going to see this live on YouTube, live on TikTok for free. This is something, again, we haven't seen in the influencer boxing scene in ever, maybe. I don't remember the last time you guys got this kind of content for free. And again, a Misfits champion taking on a different challenge here because, quite frankly, she was tired of sitting around and waiting. There's a lot of people in the influencer boxing scene that don't want to fight right now. Astrid's been trying to fight, chomping at the bit to fight, swinging on me when I came in the door because she wants to fight. But again, I want to let you guys know I barely made it in here because I was ducking weaving. I'm the only thing that isn't free here, right? I'm the only thing that came in and had to get around some obstacles. You guys don't. You just got to click the app. You got to open YouTube, open TikTok, and you'll get that. But about this fight, like I said, Astrid is not the only person here. Her opponent, Alexia Grace, has a point to prove. She hasn't had a fight yet. She wants to get into this scene, and clearly she doesn't like Astrid. Clearly there was some beef there when you come in with a bucket of water and it's not an ALS challenge. She was throwing ice on her. She was disrespecting her, took her belt from her. Astrid even threatened to get the authorities involved. So Alexia's going to make her way in here, and I guess we're going to talk to her and see exactly what her motives were behind that and why she's so passionate about this fight against Astrid, who hasn't lost a fight yet, and what makes her think that she can take down the champion. I mean, again, she already took the champ's belt, but maybe, just maybe, Misfits champion isn't necessarily the best fighter there is. Maybe it's Alexia Grace, and she wants to prove that to everyone. She can do it not only by spoiling Astrid's championship hopes and desires, but she can spoil her whole promotion here. Wett Promotions is giving Alexia Grace a chance to shock everyone on Astrid's promotion. I don't know if that's ever really happened in our scene with a relative newcomer to influencer boxing. But like I said, folks, something you don't want to miss is not only this open workout when we get Alexia Grace in here, but tomorrow we have press conference action. And then we have weigh-ins, again, right here on YouTube, on TikTok, and do not miss the fights. Again, all going down, and I want to make sure with my people in the back, I'm all going down at 7 p.m. UK time on these channels. So you're going to see all of that then. But we have a couple of different things to think about when we talk about influencer boxing, especially in the women's division, as it looks like we're going to get Alexia Grace in now. Come on and join me. Alexia, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good to see you. Now, we just talked about how this fight got made.
Yes.
I want you to just kind of show or maybe tell the fans what exactly happened. What's going on with you and Astrid? What is this?
So it started off at Misfits in May. I don't know if it's 07. I think it was 07. And I threw the water over Astrid to get her attention.
What was the water about? Was there some beef there? Like, what happened?
So she called me out like about 2 months prior. And then when I agreed and I started training, she ghosted me. So I was like, okay, right. She obviously picks easy opponents. That's something that's known about Astrid. So I went there, row her up, I'll make her fight me. And here we are, I did it.
Well, first off, she punched you in the face that day. Are you fully recovered? What happened there? Was there anything bad or just a couple scratches? You could take a punch pretty easily. What happened?
Yeah, like there was nothing to recover from.
So she doesn't hit hard is what you're saying. She don't really hit hard. Okay.
I did bite my lip when she hit me, so inside of my lip was like a tiny cut. But other than that,
so essentially the
bare knuckle punch,
right.
I was sound, I was fine.
Essentially the most damage that was done to your face was by you biting your own lip, not the right hand of Astrid Wett.
Exactly.
So, okay, the ice bucket challenge. You throw it on her, yeah. It goes down there. But then you yoink her belt. You took the champ's belt. You know that's disrespectful. What was the idea there?
I was backstage and I saw her belt. I was actually live on TikTok when I did it. It was bugging out really bad. But people were like, take it. So originally I took it for a joke. And then
the TikTok peer pressure, okay.
I took it for a joke, and then about a week later everyone was like, I was like, oh, I'm going to go on live and I'm going to offer it her back. But she has to apologise for hitting me. Yeah. So she wouldn't apologise. She obviously didn't want the belt back. It obviously doesn't mean that much to her. She just let me keep it.
You still have the belt?
I still have it.
Is it here?
No, not
okay, I was going to say. I didn't know if you wanted to bring the belt around the champ.
I would have brought it, but I think that if she sees it, she's going to grab it and run, and she ain't going to fight me. So on fight night, I will bring the belt, and she can have it back, win or lose.
So you obviously know this is your moment to really shock a lot of people. You haven't had a fight. You're doing it on Astrid Wett's promotion. You've already taken her belt. Do you feel like this fight means more to you? Because a lot of people are, okay, Astrid's just doing this because she's not getting her fight on. Is this mean more to you think?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's doubting me. Yeah. But the people that are doubting me don't know the team I've got behind me. Like, I've got the best coach in England, admittedly. I train with Sandy Ryan. So, we'll see. Okay. We'll see.
So, talk to me about what that training's been like. I know you're going to get in and show us just in a second here, but how long have you been training? What have you learned so far? What do you think some of your big strengths are?
So, I've been training about 4.5 months. Like I said, I've got the best coach. I admittedly don't think I'd be here right now if I didn't have the coach I had. I think I underestimated how hard boxing is. If I didn't have my coach, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just see, won't we? We'll see.
I guess we'll see right now. Do you want to go ahead and get started? We are going to take a look here at Alexia Grace, her open workout. Now, again, 4 months in the game. Again, a lot of stuff to learn in a short amount of time, but she said it. I got the best team in England. So I'm excited. I want to see what these improvements are. We know Astrid's been doing this for a good amount now, right? She's had the experience. She's got the belt. She's had fights. So I'm just going to let Alexia do her thing, and then we're going to see just how serious is everybody taking this. Because the last thing we do in influencer boxing is put someone in that's not ready. We want to make sure that every time someone gets in this ring, they're ready to go, because it's still boxing at the end of the day. Everyone can get hurt in there, right? So as much hype as we can create, as much antics and gimmicks or whatever it is that we can do, at the end of the day, you have to fight. And that is the most real, humbling part of this entire experience. All the gimmicks done, how do you fight? We're going to see that on Saturday. But again, Alexia's taking on a big challenge, right? There's a lot of people that have, I'm sure, said no to Astrid Wett and said no to the belt, especially on 4 months. And for Alexia, that was never the case. She's said it here. She said, listen, I think she's scared to fight me. I think she wanted that belt so she could run and not even have to fight me. I'm holding on to that belt. I didn't bring it today because if I just give it to her, then she won't fight me. Her right hand, it didn't even hit me as hard as my own teeth hit my cheek, my chin. And like you see here, some decent balance, moving around the ring. Now again, no one here is a professional boxer. I don't think anyone's claiming to be, but the hard work it takes, even 4 months, to be able to find some sort of rhythm, some balance, some ability is what we're going to look for in this fight, because Astrid does need to be tested, right? She went through her last fight. It was a back and forth fight, but I can guarantee you she wants a challenge here. She wants someone, come take this belt off the champ. Who's going to be able to do that? Is it Alexia Grace? I guess we'll find out. And again, sliding around the outside here is Alexia Grace, getting her warm-up in. Looks like we're going to see some mitt work, which is another indicator as to, again, 4 months in where we're at. I'd highly doubt that we're going to see everything here, because that's not the point of these open workouts. It's to show us just a little bit, a little tease of what we're going to see on Saturday. But it won't show the whole shebang here. But, again, such a big challenge. You guys don't understand 4 months of training, dedicating day after day, how hard it is to get in ring shape, first off, and then on top of that, have to learn how to fight at the same time. I know we've heard it countless times in the influencer boxing scene, but it doesn't make it easier. This is one of the hardest things to do, to be able to try to get in shape and learn to box and go out in front of what will probably be thousands upon potentially millions of people on TikTok, on YouTube. Remember, live for free this Saturday. A little bounce in her step. Sliding into the jab is Alexia Grace. And again, at this point in her training, it's going to be all about her finding her rhythm, being able to put combinations together, and feel comfortable, right? Feeling comfortable in a boxing ring when you have someone standing across from you trying to punch you in the face is one of the most terrifying and uncomfortable things you could possibly do. It's combat sports, but the sports side is almost non-existent at that point. You're in combat. You're just trying to figure out, how do I keep myself safe? So, again, that's one of the things that Alexia is going to have to deal with. Can she keep herself safe against an experienced vet at this point in Astrid Wett? I just heard her outside laughing. I don't know if she's laughing at, maybe she's watching a live stream right now and laughing at what she sees from Alexia Grace. Maybe it's mental, little mind games, right? These are things, all things are going to go into the fight, and all things that they have to deal with on fight night, because they both are going to see each other work out. I'm sure at some point Astrid's going to bust through those doors like Steve Austin with the Budweisers and come in here and cause some ruckus. I don't know. But regardless, at the end of the day, they have to fight. Nice on the lead hand. Decent balance with the shots. Is not overextending on some things. Hear a coach telling her, keep her hands up. Keep her hands up, right? One of the first things you do as an influencer boxer, or as anybody learning the sport, is those hands, they drop, especially after exchanges. You throw, drop, throw, drop, throw, drop. Everything back here, being able to boom, and keep, which, to be fair, not too bad. And there's some purpose behind that right hand too. You know, that's not, I'm just throwing a right hand because I'm being told to throw a right hand. There's some purpose there. Maybe that purpose is, listen, you got me once, you made me bite my own lip. Now you take one straight back to it. A little twist with the back foot as well. We like that. A nice right hand. Double right hand. Again, solid work. And again, we talked about this. There's not going to be a ton shown here. We're looking at the basics. There could be a lot more in this arsenal that we just don't know yet. We haven't seen one hook, one uppercut. We haven't seen that. But I guarantee you it's there. What you're seeing here is her just trying to get in a flow state, right? Not every combination is going to be as clean, and that's okay. But it looks like the champ is in.
Yeah. Hey, you're shit. You can't box for anything. Where's the power? What was that? Have you got my belt or what? She's just ignoring me. Where's my belt, Alexia? You thief? Hello? Words? English?
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Astrid Wett, is in the building. Taking a look at what you're seeing, I heard all that. Where's my belt? You're a thief. Where? She said if she brought the belt and handed it over, that you would run from her, that you wouldn't fight her. That the whole thing that she's doing this fight is because without the belt, you're going to scurry away.
Do you really think? Does she really think I've set up this whole promotion just to get my belt and run away? If I wanted to do that, I would, I was going to say catch her outside, how about that? I would catch her wherever I know that she is. I'd get some intel. I'd go to wherever I know that she is and get my belt back. I don't need to set up this whole promotion, spend all this money to get my belt back. I can get that back anyway. I want to fight her and teach her a lesson.
You know, she also said, and we'll get your thoughts on what's going down here. She also said that whole, you punched her in the mouth over the water thing. She goes, she don't really hit that hard. She goes, the thing that really hurt me was I bit my own lip. Your right hand felt like a pillow, she said.
Well, of course she's going to say that, but I punched her in the mouth and cut her lip up when there were four security guards, like big old blokes, holding me back. So
Bigger than me?
Bigger than you. Well, wider. But imagine the power she's going to feel when I haven't got 4 grown men holding me back. It's going to hurt.
I believe you. Now talk to me about what you're seeing here. I know you came in and said she can't box worth shit. What are you seeing out of this?
I'm seeing bent arms, even though they're supposed to be straight shots. I'm seeing rubbish footwork. She's just kind of jumping around everywhere. No power. Her chin's up. Yeah, I'm not going to give too much away. Otherwise, she might work on it this week. But yeah, not good. Whatever.
You just wrote a dissertation and went, I'm not going to give too much away. But everything is wrong, but I'm not going to give too much away. When you do get in there, is this now personal because of the belt, because of the ice water being thrown on you? I don't think you've had this kind of the back and forth with anybody else yet.
No, this is a fight that is deserved, I think. There's been so much back and forth, and it's been so frustrating because I've really tried to steer away from fighting because I don't think that she should be in there. I think she's crazy wanting to get in the ring with someone who's had 2 fights already. I know I'm not a good boxer. I've not been in the scene for a long time whatsoever, but going up against someone who's had 2 fights, I don't know, I think she's a little bit crazy. So I tried to steer away from that and just get my belt back and leave it as that. But she didn't want that. She wanted this fight, so she's going to get a damn good knuckle sandwich.
Well, speaking of knuckle sandwiches, she's throwing a pretty nasty right hand right here, Astrid. She's got a little power there. She's solid in the legs. No, you don't see anything there?
It's not straight, so all I have to do is move my head off the line and she'll just completely miss. It's fine. I got it.
Well, when you do get in there this Saturday, I want you to let the people know what is so important about making Wett Promotions to you, because I know that you've been wanting a fight. It's been tough to get a fight going. What happened? You keep hearing that? What's going on?
I just know what's happening behind me. It's just an absolute circus. I'm just going to put that down.
Yeah, go ahead. But, yeah, talk to me, because Alexia said, listen, I think I want this fight more than Astrid does. No one thinks I can win. I'm going to come in and beat her on her own promotion, and then I already got her Misfits belt, so I might as well be the Misfits champion.
I think she does want this fight more than I do because, like I said, I tried to steer away from fighting because I don't think she should be in the ring with me. She can't keep the Misfits belt because it's not on a Misfits card, so she's delusional if she thinks she's keeping it. If she tries to keep it, I'm coming for her outside of the ring, let's just say. But it's important for Wett Productions for me because I think that, as a social media influencer in the scene, the reason why we box is to settle beef, and Misfits wouldn't allow me to settle this beef on their card. So I thought, you know what, I'll do it myself. So I'm trying to put on the best show that I can. I'm sorry if there's been a few hiccups, but I'm just trying to put on a really entertaining show for you guys. So yeah, I'm trying my best, but she is getting an ass whipping on Saturday.
And that'll be live and free on YouTube and TikTok, correct?
Yes, from 7 p.m., YouTube and TikTok, absolutely free to stream. Get your mates, get in the living room, get some popcorn. It's going to be a good show.
Get your popcorn and get your drinks because it is Wett Productions, Wett Promotions. But I'm telling you right now, who's looking slick? I gotta admit, Alexia Grace don't look too bad in there for 4 months. And listen, it just takes one, right? I don't know. You know better than anybody in your last fight. You kind of went to war a little bit, so it just takes one. You can't underestimate anybody. I know that's going through your mind.
I'm not scared. I'm up for a fight. And like you said, it is personal now. So I feel like I'm coming for her no matter what happens. There's that aggression there's the passion. I'm coming for her head and I'm coming for my belt. I want my belt back.
I mean, the champ does need the belt. You have to have it. But what's the shot you're going to land when you're watching her 1-2s? She's sitting down on right hands. Is there something that you really want to land? Like, man, I just really want to land an uppercut and split her mouth again. Like, I really want to hit her with that right hand. I really want to. What's the shot? What do you like?
I think she's quite long. I think her reach is longer than me, so I feel like I need to really work on the inside this time. So maybe some bent arm shots. I would really want to catch her with a left hook. And maybe an uppercut. Yeah, a little combo. Just knock her clean out.
Knock her spark out, mate. That's what I know. That's what you're going for. But again, it's not an easy test. And let's say, okay, not to look past, but let's say you get this done. Mm-hmm. Is there any beef with Misfits, or is it just one of those things where you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this for now and show you guys, listen, I'm still top dog in this game. Yeah. You might see all these new girls coming into the scene, but I'm still the Misfits queen. Is that kind of what we're doing? I
think so. I wouldn't say beef. I think there's just a little bit of frustration. As the female champion, I thought that they would kind of look after me a little bit better and, give me options about who I want to fight, not just give me girls that just don't make sense. So yeah, I want to prove to them that, you know, I'm a good I'm not a good boxer, but I'm good at what I do, and I think they should trust me when I say, like, this girl deserves an ass whipping and it will look really good on Misfits. So I think there needs to be a little bit more trust there, and I'm hoping that once they see Wett Productions and see that it can be done outside of Misfits, they might think, okay, right, we'll have her back, and because they don't want any competition. I don't know.
I mean, listen, the numbers that you pull are undeniable, especially in the TikTok side. The YouTube side's always growing, so this is one that I think a lot of people are going to have their eyes on, not only because of you already being the Misfits queen, but because of the potential of you two going in there and having a big-time war. Can you talk to us about how this fight's going to go as far as rounds, minutes? Talk to the people about how long you guys are going to be in there.
I personally think that in the first round, she's going to come flying out. She's never had a fight before, so she's going to be running at me. So all I have to do is keep her busy, pop on the jab, wear her out for the first round. The second round is when I'm going to go in for the kill.
Second round, there it is. And Alexia, whenever you're done, the champ has got some words for you. I think she wanted to come out, and I can help out. Yeah, if you want to come down and maybe figure this out here really quick. I'll make sure that we keep this civil. I'll help you down here. You got it? Okay. Here, let me just step in between here.
You just get in there and I see what you can do.
I will, but I think you should give me my belt back.
I'm not gonna. What do you want me to do? Go get it.
Why do you think I would set up this whole production to not fight you just to get my belt back? I would just come to your house and get it if you wouldn't give it to me.
Won't you?
Not for clout, I just want my belt back.
Anything for publicity, Astrid. Everyone knows that. Get in the ring and show me what you've got. I'm sick of listening to you. You're all mouth. Go on.
Have you seen my last few fights? All mouth. You are going to get so...
Easy opponents. Didn't your first girl not even train?
She did train. You watched the... Oh, I can't even remember what the name is. Press conference back. She trained for a few months and it doesn't even matter.
I'm sure she did like 5 training sessions, Astrid. And wasn't she like 17?
No, she was the same age as me.
Well, why don't you get in there and show me then?
I'll show you on Saturday night. You're going to be eating these punches and it's going to hurt you. And you need to give my belt back.
Get in the ring. I want to see what you've got. Get in the ring.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Not today. Not today. Not today. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Wait until it's just me and you.
Nope. We'll save it for Saturday, ladies. Okay. Astrid.
Go on then. I want to see what you can do.
Let's get her ready to go. We got it over there. Alexia, come over here for me. Actually, you know what? We'll keep you over here. Yeah, let's keep you away from that. Now, talk to me. She's got a nice little workout in here. Come right here so we can get you on cam. How do you feel? You look good in there. Nice right hand. You're sitting down on some shots. I'm impressed for 4 months in.
I think when I first went in there, admittedly, it weren't the best because I was a bit nervous. I've never done this before. But as it went on, it got better. I knew it got better. Towards the end, it got better.
Now, Astrid was out here talking to me and essentially said, you're garbage. You're shit. She says you're bouncing around, uncoordinated.
I could be a world champion and she'd still say I'm shit.
True.
Let's just see what she's got, I guess. And regardless of what she's got in the ring on the pads, that doesn't define how much sparring she's done, really, does it? Like,
How much sparring have you done?
I've done a lot of sparring. I'm in a gym full of female amateurs.
Fair play. Now, when you're sitting down on those right hands, there's some venom behind this bad boy. Is this as personal as Astrid says it is? Is this something that is gone beyond competition?
Yeah, it is. Do you know what, right? A few things. I can't stand that. Second of all, I really think she needs to be knocked off her pedestal. She thinks she's something she's not. She really does. Like,
You mean her boxing skill or just hers?
No, not just boxing. Everything. Her whole personality needs humbling. I'm not just talking about her boxing. Like, she's always tweeting, like, oh, no one can beat me in the industry. Yes, they can. So
Referring to her like laughing at Elle Brooke and Emily Brooke and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that as well. That was awful. I mean, but it is what it is, isn't it? At least Elle Brooke picks difficult opponents. Something she doesn't do. Hence why she picked me, because she knew I hadn't trained. But I'm determined. I will beat this girl if it kills me.
I like that. Well, listen, the champ is about to get in the ring here. What do you expect? Here, come right back over here. What do you expect in this open workout? You think she's going to show you anything, or is there anything new to her game, or do you think she's kind of just one-dimensional, same old Astrid?
Well, I think I've seen Astrid's stuff. Obviously, I've watched her pad work. I've watched her fights. I'm obviously fighting her. I've analysed what she does. So I think it's just going to be what I've already.
What does she do?
Well, she's just so straight. She's very
Show me again.
In and out, straight in and out.
It's not actually a bad impression.
This is Astrid.
You've literally been boxing for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And won't that be really embarrassing to you when you lose to the girl that's been boxing for 5 minutes? How long have you been boxing? Like, what, 2 years?
A year.
Yes, and it's going to be embarrassing when you lose to the girl that's been boxing for 4 months. Go on then, Astrid, show us what you've got. Let's see what the champion can do. Okay.
So, yeah, there's no love lost there, clearly. But you say essentially Astrid's one-dimensional, which is why, even though with the 4 months, you're still going to be able to get this job done here.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been training really hard. I've been training 2, sometimes 3 times a day. Like, I'm in that gym. I've dedicated my life to training so I can beat her.
Now, I know you don't want to give too much away, but how do you see this fight going? Do you think she's tough enough to handle that big right hand? Do you think you're going to stop her?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Like I said, I've been boxing for 4 or 5 months. It's not going to be easy, but I've put everything into this, and I'm just gonna do what I can and hopefully get that win.
I like it. But you understand that. Look at that. I don't want to go. I don't want to fight that face. I mean, one, she's laughing at you. She doesn't take. I don't know. Do you think she just maybe doesn't even take you serious?
Probably not. I don't know. Well, she must take me somewhat seriously because look, oh my God, Astrid has spent all this money and all this time into making a promotion for Alexia Grace. So what can I say?
She says she's going to knock you out. I mean, realistically.
No, she's not. Astrid does not have the power to knock me out. She doesn't have the power to knock me out. That ain't going to happen. But, let her say what she wants to say because it'll be really embarrassing when everyone memes her,
So I know you're not looking too far ahead because, like you said, it's going to be a tough fight. But let's say you win. Are you keeping that Misfits belt?
It's not Misfits, is it? I mean,
she didn't listen. She's the champ. You beat the champ, technically.
Yeah, but it's not a Misfits fight, is it? I'm not going to.
What about this? Should we get you a different belt?
I think that Astrid should have made an Astrid Wett shitty promotion belt. So, but that belt is a Misfits belt, so she'll have it back. Because to be honest, if I keep her belt, it's just going to be going back and forth forever, isn't it? Because she's going to want it back. And as soon as we've done this, I don't want anything to do with it because it's eaten up my life for the last 6 months.
So let's talk about that. What do you want to do after a win versus Astrid? Is it a Misfits thing? You want to go and try it over there, or do you want to keep boxing? What do you want to do?
So I want to prove to Misfits that I can box, so that they'll have me on there. I mean, Astrid said that Misfits wouldn't have me, and that was the reason that we wouldn't fight Misfits. Well, I don't think that's true. I think what it is Astrid. If Astrid fights me on Misfits, right, and I win, I'm going to take the belt, yeah? But Astrid's won the belt, so if she never goes on Misfits again, then she's always going to be the female influencer champion.
You think she's kind of running and hiding in that belt so she doesn't have to have...
Exactly, that's why she's made her own promotion. Because realistically, how many people... Yeah, okay, well, I forgot what I was saying now, but yeah.
She says no one knows who you are. Like, she's gifting you this opportunity.
They do, though. Okay, say some random person down the road with 200 followers stole Astrid's belt, would she fight them? Would she put all this time into it? Would she put all this money? No, she wouldn't.
It's true.
She wouldn't. She'd be like, oh my God, I'm ringing the police. Like, but she said she's ringing the police. Where have the police been? Why haven't the police been at my house? Like, sorry.
I'm not sure where 5-0 is, but I don't need them nowhere near me either because, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of my country, so I don't need no charges, We're watching her skip rope here. Now, again, you're not going to see much today, but you do have to know she's far more experienced than you are. What's one thing that you can say, okay, I have to watch out for this? One thing that Astrid does well.
How quick she can move around, I think. I mean...
I like that. Give me a little demonstration. What does she do well? Yeah.
The only thing she does well is she can put you under pressure. She's there. She's in your face. Right. But she doesn't move much. She's sort of like, if you can get away from her, you're fine.
And we talked about the power. You just don't think it's there.
No, I don't. I mean, did you see her face after that other girl? She won, yeah. But AJ's face was like, did it even have a single bruise on it?
You think you're gonna make Astrid's face far worse? You're gonna rearrange here. You're gonna put some real bad punches on her?
But I don't. Maybe, but I don't think that she's got enough power to knock me out. Like,
That's what I was going to ask. Like, I watched you use your right hand a second ago, and got some power there. Do you think more power in that right hand than anything she's got?
I guess we'll see in a minute. I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, she's very just on you like this. Like she's not.
Right.
She's not,
That's not a bad impression, I swear.
Moving around
Right.
she's just like she's just moving forward.
Yeah.
Backwards. Like,
Just straight line.
yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then talk to me. You've seen her. You've seen her coaches. Do you think that she's getting the right coaching? Do you think she's in the right place, or do you think it's just kind of stagnant? They're not getting any better.
No disrespect to a coach, but I don't know who he is. Everyone knows my coach.
Oh, okay. So he's a nobody. You're saying.
I don't know who he is, but like I said, everybody knows who my coach is. My coach is Clifton Mitchell. Everybody knows who Clifton is.
It's true.
Sandy Ryan's coach.
It's true.
Everyone knows who he is. So, I'm training with a world champion.
Not a Misfits champion.
No, a world champion. Someone that's been training for 15 years. And I've seen how Sandy trains. It ain't like no nothing like what Astrid's doing.
Well, speaking of, what are you seeing here? We're analyzing over here, Astrid. All right.
Why does she hold her?
Okay. Yeah. Demonstration time. Let's see it.
She's like a bunny.
Demonstrate. You watching? She's gonna teach.
She's like a bunny rabbit. She's like this. So why is she not?
You wanted to clinch that thing up and let it go. Yeah.
She's
Here, show me.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but she's like this.
It's a claw. That's clear. It's clearly the claw. Nope. We're not gonna do that. Not yet. Jeez, we got a fight scheduled here, folks.
Have a bare fist fight with her. Oh my god.
A bare knuckle fight, eh? Well, I don't know about bare knuckle. I don't know about all that. We don't need a bare knuckle fight right now. But you're basically 2 years in. You're not impressed with what you're seeing.
Oh, and another thing about her, she thinks that she's like. She just thinks that she's like Muhammad Ali or something. She's like, everybody has to reach my weight. Everybody has to drop down to her ridiculous tiny weight. I've had to lose weight, which obviously, puts the people that are having to lose weight at like a disadvantage. But I'm all right. I've lost the weight. I'm all right. I mean, luckily, I'm quite a small person, but I've had to get down to 52, and I usually sit at like 56. So it's a reason about weight when you've not really got anything on you. And she does that to everyone because why won't she go up in weight? Because she's scared of what, like, the power that the heavier people have got, stronger people have got.
Scared of the power. Well, listen, speaking of power, speaking of this fight now, I want to let the people know, and I want you to help me do that. This fight's free.
Yes.
It's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, and that's just a fight. Tell the people, what else can they expect for free on all those platforms for Fight Week this week?
Loads of beef. You can watch me. I don't know. I'm going to try and get her with a... like she did to me.
Okay. She's gonna punch her,
No, I'm
but
gonna
also
say no. I'm
we
gonna
have
save
press
it. I'm
conferences.
gonna save it for the ring.
Of course.
Or maybe I'll punch her at the press conference. Who knows? But
No, don't do that. But yes, we have a press conference tomorrow.
we've got a press conference tomorrow at 7 p.m. I believe. We've got a weigh-in at 7 p.m. and you don't want to miss the weigh-in. Because
All free, all live, YouTube and TikTok.
I look really hot in less clothes, so you got to watch the weigh-in. And then we've got.
You're looking really hot. You said okay, so you got to fit. I'm assuming.
Yeah, obviously. Like I've got, you
Nothing that Astrid could touch. No, she ain't got a fit that could anywhere close to as steamy as you're bringing.
I mean, probably not. No. Anyway, we've got a weigh-in, and then we've got fight night. Almost forgot about the most.
The big thing that we're doing is fight night here. We keep drifting because I know it's my presence. I'm walking you down here. That's what's happening. But you're getting a good look here with Astrid this week. A lot of people. We talked about it a second ago. A lot of the eyes are on Astrid, right? It's her promotion.
She's got more to lose than me. She's got more to lose than me. I've not really got anything to prove, like apart from myself. Like I want to prove to people that I'm not this girl that they see on TikTok. Like that's the only thing I've got to prove. She's got everything to prove. Everyone thinks that I'm an idiot. So, like, how is that going to look when Alexia Grace beats her? Not just that, she's had 2 fights, I've had 9. She's been training for, like, over a year. I've been training for 4 months, so she's got way more to lose than me.
Here's a question. Who is the better content creator out of the two of you?
Do you know what, right? How long have you been doing content creation?
2-3 years.
Okay, well, I only started TikTok. I made my TikTok account. I made my
First off,
No, she just said she's been doing it 3 years. I made that TikTok account in December, and I'm at 1 million now. I've only been known since December. No one knew who I was before then. So, you know, I've risen up and made myself as known as I am in, 6 months?
You're definitely risen up if that's what you're doing on TikTok. But what was exactly, what did she say you're doing? Oh, yeah, we'll come back to that in a second. But I want to get your thoughts here. You know, she's getting her mitt work in, well, technically noodle work, but you're seeing balance here, but you're not impressed with the power.
She's got good balance. She's holding her feet. I see the power when she throws another shot because I wasn't watching properly.
Again, from what you're seeing and what you're watching with her, is there anything that's like...
She's got confidence. She's done this 2 times before, 3 times before. I've never been in a ring. I've never had cameras on me. It's always been on my phone. It's different.
How did that feel, though? First time, you know, you were in there. You said you were nervous, right?
I was really nervous. I was sick when I sat out there waiting to come out. After the first bit when I was in there, I was stiff. I was nervous. But after I got going and my coach got talking to me, I walked.
Loosened up a bit.
Yeah, it was better. It was better.
You think as the week goes on?
I'm gonna get more confident. I'm gonna get used to being behind proper cameras. I don't even do I don't do anything that's big mainstream cameras. Everything's on my phone, and I do everything on my own. Astrid's got a whole team, hasn't she? I do everything myself.
Is that a little? I mean, to be I guess be honest with me, is that a little intimidating when you see a big team around Astrid and she's got all these people working with her and she's got a producer and cameraman and all that? Do you feel like that's a bit of an intimidating thing in its own right?
That relates back to you saying who's the better creator. I've done this on my own. I built this from the bottom on my own. I don't have anyone. I work on my own, completely on my own. I have a single person. She's got so many. Look at all these people that are around us. I don't have anyone. I've done it on my own. So
I respect it. I love that. I love the grind because, like you said, they can't fight for her, right? None of these people here, none of the people that are watching on camera, they can't fight for her. You're going to have to step in with her just like she's going to have to step in with you. At the end of the day, it's mano y mano, right? And in those moments, I want to ask you this because it's something that we talk about a lot in the influencer and really all fight scenes, but it's interesting to get a fighter's perspective. Do you think mentally you're ready for this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because this is.
I've trained really hard, and I think that the first, getting out. But I think after I've been under the cameras for a few days, and when I get in that ring on fight night, and I've got my team, and I'm going to zone out. I'm in my gym. I'm in One Nation. I'm not in front of all these cameras, and I'm just going to do what I need to do.
So I just want to know if there's any final words you have for Astrid here before she comes down, and you see her kind of on the mitts here. Do you want to give her any lessons while you're sitting here watching? Any coaching you got for her?
Let's watch her.
Don't be shy about it. You never know what she can do better.
She's quite delayed.
You said she's delayed?
Yeah. She's on something like that was pretty good. I'm not going to underestimate her.
That's a beautiful. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, I'll give her that. I love that. But listen.
Right, okay. She's being quick and she's got her balance, but they don't do much moving around. It's like I said, back and forth.
A lot of straight line movement. Yeah.
She's not. If you can get around her, you're gonna be all right.
You're gonna get around her, yeah.
Get away from it. You're okay. I don't mean run away. I mean
pivots, change angles, things like that. She says you're running away from her.
I'm not gonna run away from her. That's what her last opponent did.
You gonna stand in the middle with her, trade with her, or box smart?
She's gonna try and put me under pressure, but I like the pressure. So there's.
They say pressure makes diamonds. You ready to become a diamond?
Yeah.
I don't see you wearing any. That's good, all right? Might save it for some of the people watching. I know you said you got some kind of fit coming. Maybe a couple guys get down and propose after that. You never know.
Oh, yeah, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe you will.
Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on a second. Hold on now. I'm just the presenter. But, again, you're seeing a little bit of movement there. But on Saturday, it's more so – I try to relate this to people. It's more so about you than it is about her. Yeah. And the same for her in the same – context for her, it's about her when she gets in. You have to fight your fight. How do you keep mentally locked in when, like you said, all the team, first time in front of the cameras, first time in a fight, how do you handle all that and stay mentally locked in for this fight?
What? Like I said, I'm just gonna. Oh my God, Astrid, be quiet. I'm gonna get in the ring. I'm in my own gym. I'm in One Nation. Cliff's there. I'm on my own. That's it. I'm with. She's just one of the girls I spar in the gym. One of the amateurs that are much better than her.
And what are you? Do you want to have a poster now?
I'm Alexia Grace, and you're gonna lose to her.
Oh, Alexia Grace, I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna get smashed up by Alexia Grace on Saturday.
She's so mouthy.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, I do. Not in
I mean, you know yourself, right? You know yourself.
But I forgot what I was gonna say.
I mean, listen, I forgot too what she did all that.
I don't need to be mouthy. Like what?
What does Astrid do? If that's what you do, what does Astrid do?
An unspeakable thing.
Can't say it on camera. Okay, well, listen here. Let's get over here. Now, you just.
Really, what you do?
Okay.
And what? I have no shame whatsoever. Okay.
Here, you guys come right here because we're gonna make sure this is. I want both of you right here on my foot. Now, you both have seen each other work out.
I can see her up close now.
Yeah, same. You look shocking, mate.
Oh, okay. Oh, no. Hold on. We don't need it. We don't need that yet. All right. We'll save that for Saturday. I was going to ask a nice, heartfelt, warming question here, and something I want to bring to light here. Come right back over here. Try not to shove each other, but we are actually doing this for not only free on YouTube, on TikTok, to showcase both of you all, and I think that's something that is a great thing for not only you guys but for the fans at home, but also something that's I've been dealing with, and this is something I'm gonna thank you for. I appreciate this, and also you, Alexia, because without both of you guys, I wouldn't be able to be here doing this. We're gonna be putting on some of the proceeds here are gonna go to a charity of actually my choice. So people that don't know me know that I am dealing with some nervous issues. Go ahead.
Basically, I just wanted to make this a bit more than just a production, a bit more than a show. I know me and Alexia have got some beef that we've got to settle, but I just want to say, Wade, thank you so much for coming. He's flown all the way from America to present this event, but you are also having a few kind of medical things going on at the moment, which we don't actually know, we can't put a finger on. So I decided that I wanted any kind of donations or anything that is made from this production to go to a charity of Wade's choice, which is going to help find.
So essentially, it's going to help with a lot of research behind perennial neuropathy, and it's something that I'm dealing with that I've been dealing with for the last year now. I'm having some, like I said, nervous system issues that we're still trying to figure out. But enough about me. I just wanted to say thank you. And that is apropos because I think, folks, we're at that point now where I'm going to give you guys one last chance to give a message to each other. Yeah. And I want us to leave it there because we still have a couple of days here. I don't want you guys to get too fired up and start throwing hands right here, right now. But, Alexia, I'll start with you. What is your last message, at least today, from what you've seen, first time in person again with Astrid, heading into tomorrow?
You should stop underestimating.
That's okay. That's all right. She may be a little nervous. Yeah, a little nervous. She's starting to go
You
ahead.
should stop underestimating me because now I've seen what you're about in there. So yeah.
And what is she about?
Shit.
Okay.
You need to be humbled. You need to be kicked off your pedestal. You do though.
Or punched. Or boxing. Yes.
I mean, I don't know what pedestal you think I'm on. I know more than anybody that in this situation you come from nothing, and you come from nothing. I did actually come from nothing, and I'm grateful to every single one who is subscribed, who is watching, who follows, because without you guys I wouldn't be here, and neither would you. So I think you should be humbled too. I have no idea what pedestal you think I'm on, because I've always said this, and I always know that this could end tomorrow. But the reason why you're here is because you deserve a beating, because you've done some really nasty things to me for absolutely no reason. So yeah, this is why I'm here. This is why I'm putting on the whole production, to teach somebody a lesson.
Lessons will be taught. Fists will be thrown this Saturday, July 29th, live on YouTube and TikTok. These two go at it, not beforehand, so you two.
Astrid Wett is going to lose on her own promotion.
There it is. Will that happen? Will Astrid Wett lose on her own promotion? Will she carry herself like a champion and back to Misfits with the belt? We don't have...
Go back to Misfits. She'll have to actually...
Back to Misfits. The only reason why I'm here...
You've fallen out with them. Why would you go back? You see, this is what I mean. She doesn't even know what she's doing.
The only reason why I'm here is because they won't have you, because nobody knows who you are. I'm doing you a favour by getting you on my production.
Nobody knows who I am, then why do I have 1 million followers? What, you got like 200k more than me?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you got to look forward to on Saturday. These two, No Love Lost. We will see you then live. YouTube and TikTok, Wett Productions, Wett Promotions, Fight Night. Alexia Grace, Astrid Wett. We'll see you.